Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be doing a first impressions video. I have never done a first impressions video before, so I'm quite nervous about this. I have no makeup on and I'm about to try some makeup for the very first time. So I recently went into Primark and I filled up a little makeup bag which I really like, and I just filled it up with some of their cheapest, most essential makeup products. So first of all, I'm going to start off by applying foundation, and this is their 2-in-1 foundation and concealer with a dewy finish. And this was £3, so it's really affordable, and it's 30ml, just like pretty much every other drugstore foundation. This says dewy finish, which I really like the sound of because I'm not really one to have a really matte finish on my face. I do like it quite dewy so that everything blends together nicely and my face just looks really healthy and glowy. So you just flick this back and you have a mirror and a concealer. So I'm going to start off with this first. I'm going to take this Eco Tools Eye Perfecting brush and I'm just going to dab some concealer underneath my eyes just because I've got some dark circles. That's actually a really nice texture, quite surprising. I thought it would be a little bit thicker. It's actually a really nice texture and the formula seems to apply really nicely. It doesn't feel cakey, but it has actually done the job really well so far. That's actually worked incredibly well. Just really brightened my complexion a lot, and it has just given me a base to then put the foundation on. It's actually a really nice texture so far. I'm actually pleasantly surprised with this foundation so far. So I'm just going to use my Holy Grail foundation brush, which is the Real Technique stippling brush. It's quite a thick formula, which I like because hopefully that will mean it's really high coverage and will cover up any like blemishes and spots that I've got. So let's see what it's like. The smell is a lot different to the smell that I'm used to of foundation. If you know Bourjois' Healthy Mix, you know that it's got a really nice fruity fragrance that's just absolutely gorgeous and it smells like strawberries. But this smells just like a general foundation, quite cheapy fragranced, but so far it's doing the job. So far it's really blendable, it's really easy to blend, and it does cover blemishes quite well. So if you do want a really high coverage foundation, I recommend building up a couple of layers. I used a dollop, probably the size of a cherry, to just get a good amount of coverage, and I feel that it has actually covered my spots quite well. Not as good as my Holy Grail foundation Bourjois, but this is definitely a good holiday or summer foundation when you don't want a lot of coverage. So now I'm just going to go back in with the concealer that's on the top of this, and I'm just using the same brush as before, and I'm just going to apply it to under my eyes. Hopefully it won't be too dark, but it should be okay. I'm pleasantly surprised. It's worked really well, and the concealer and the foundation on this product is incredible. For £3 you're getting 2 products, which is just amazing. If you're looking for a light coverage and you're looking for a really good price and just a true to life shade, this ivory is a perfect paley shade. This is just the product for you and I totally recommend it. So now I think I'm going to move on to eyeshadow. So I picked this eyeshadow up before I actually watched any other Primark makeup tutorials on here, and since I've watched them everyone has absolutely hated this, so I'm quite nervous about trying this. It just doesn't look really blendable at all, but I'm going to try it out and see for myself what this product is actually like. This product was £2.50, which is a really good price if it works. And I've seen these all over Instagram, and actually the first time I saw this product I thought it was a MAC palette. It just looks so similar to MAC. So it was £2.50 and let's see if it works. So I'm going to use 2 Real Techniques eyeshadow brushes. I'm going to use their shading brush and their base shadow brush. So first of all I'm going to use their base shadow brush, and I'm just going to take this darker shade here, and I'm just going to apply it to my crease. That's not too bad. So I've just used a combination of these two shadows here just to do the crease. And now I'm actually really inquisitive to try a really nice pinky shade. And I'm going to use that for like, I don't know, like a really nice middle shade of my eyelid. So I'm just going to use the bottom pinky shade. I actually really like it. I am so shocked that I like it because everyone has said how bad this palette is. But I actually think it's a good value palette for the pigmentation that you're getting. So I have just applied the eyeshadows and I used a combination of pinks and browns, and I actually really do like the outcome. One thing I would say is that it does transfer onto your cheek, so I'm just going to blend that back in and just to see if it will just disappear. I'm just using my stippling brush just to blend that and pat that away. And yeah, that is done. I do actually really like this makeup look so far. It's quite neutral and natural and it doesn't look too in your face. So now I have done my eyeshadow, I'm going to move on to eyeliner, and I'm actually really excited about trying this. So eyeliners can be expensive. They range from anywhere from £2 right the way up to 20 or more depending on the brand. So this was £1.50 and it is the Black Precision Nib Eyeliner, and it's a felt tip marker kind of style. So here it is. It's just a very general eyeliner kind of packaging, and it looks exactly like the L'Oreal Super Liner, which is just ridiculous and just, oh my god, for £1.50, let's see how this works. So far so good. I'm actually finding it really easy to apply this eyeliner. That is the first time in about all of my life I haven't needed a cotton bud to correct the mistake of the wrath of liquid eyeliner. Oh my god, that is incredible. Okay, I think I've just found my new favourite eyeliner, and it's only £1.50. No, I definitely recommend this. It's really good, and let's just hope the other eye just goes as well. I don't know. I'm really impressed with that eyeliner. I think it's one of the best eyeliners I've used in absolutely ages. It's really similar to L'Oreal Super Liner, which is just such incredible news for me because it means that I don't have to spend like nearly a tenner on a single eyeliner, and I can actually go and get a few of these and stock up on them because they're just incredible. And for £1, I just whacked myself in the face, and for £1.50 you just cannot go wrong. So now on to mascara, and this was £1, so 50p cheaper than the eyeliner, and this is a volumizing mascara. As you can see, just really nice, like gold hardware, gold text and graphics. If you watch my videos, you'll know that when I'm applying mascara, I make really weird faces, and also I apply about 1,000 coats because I think every mascara in existence is incredible because it is in the way that you apply it. So for instance, the Benefit They're Real mascara, you only need about 2 coats, but then other mascaras you might need 8. But after those 8 coats, it pretty much looks identical to the results from the Benefit mascara. So technically, I believe that every mascara in existence has the potential to be incredible. And I'm just going to give this the full treatment of putting loads of coats on to see how many coats it actually takes. The mascara is a winner and I really like it. I think the results of it are really amazing. I've done 4 or 5 coats on the top lashes and then just 1 coat on the bottom because I don't want them to look really volumized. But oh my days, I'm really impressed on, and for £1 I'm gonna have to stock up on that as well. So now moving on to eyebrows, because I look so weird without my eyebrows slightly filled in. So I just picked up the brow wax and pencil, and this was only £1 as well. So to start off, I'm just going to use the wax end just to go over my brows and just to make them like kind of like stick together and just get really, really nice and prepared for the actual brow pencil. I haven't used a brow wax in absolutely ages. Actually quite pigmented, so as I apply, I'm just going to brush it through with this. Oh, I don't know, it's quite dark. Since I've used the cotton bud around it, it's actually neatened it up quite a lot, and it's just made it look a lot more natural. Isn't the worst brow product I've used. It's quite good. I would just say be very, very sparingly with it, don't overdo it. I would miss out the wax on the brow pencil, but definitely try this product if you like dark brows, and definitely try this product anyway. I would use the wax if you're looking to have a really darker brow, and I wouldn't use the wax if you just want a more lighter, natural, just a nice normal brow. But I'm actually quite pleased with my brows. They do look natural, they don't look too full on or dramatic. That one is a little bit more squared than this one, but it's not too bad. It's not the end of the world, and my brows look decent. So now moving on to contour. I picked up these incredible contour pens, and these were only £3. In this you get a highlighting pen, you get a bronzing pen, and you get a shading pen. So I want to just do this before going in with a little bit more foundation just to finish off my makeup. As you notice, I don't use powder that much, so I didn't bother buying a powder because it would have just been a waste of money. And this comes with a sharpener. That is so good, I didn't know that. That is incredible value for money, guys. Like, go ahead and get it. So I'm using the highlighting pen now, and I'm just gonna highlight. Now moving on to the bronze. I'm just gonna take this here, 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 and just there. These are so easy to use. I've never used contouring pens before. I've always been a bit dubious. I am in love. Now I'm using the darker one, which is just called Shade. I'm going right into my cheekbone. Oh, brilliant, my nose. So for that one, I'm going to use the bronze shade, which is the lighter brown shade. So I just had to go and get my beauty blender, and this is just from eBay. It's a really, really cheap one, and it doesn't cost much at all. Now I'm going to blend this in to make sure I've got that gorgeous, on fleek contour. I'm just blending that contour upwards into the highlights. I'm in love with that. That blends so well. I've always been really, 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 really into powder contours, and I don't know, this has converted me. So I did try the cream contour, and I didn't get on with it because it just really left like a really big line. So I was quite dubious about trying this, but I'm pleasantly surprised, as I am with everything in this video. I mean, like, not all of us have money to just spend on ridiculously expensive pieces of makeup, but although it's lovely too, and I wish I could just go into Charlotte Tilbury every single weekend and buy some of her incredible makeup, I just can't afford to do it. And most people my age who are in college, some might have part-time jobs, some might not, and I don't know, we just can't afford to do it all of the time. So now on to my favourite part of this makeup look, and my favourite part of every single day of my life, which is applying lipstick, of course. And I picked up these two lip products. I picked up a lip liner and a lip crayon, and these came to £3, so £2 for the crayon, £1 for the lip liner. And this is in the shade Nude. So I've just softly lined my lips with that, and I'm going in with the Velvet Matte Lipstick Crayon. And who doesn't love a matte lipstick in this day and age? I mean, thanks to the fabulous Kylie Jenner, we are just obsessed and besotted with matte lipsticks. So I'm just going to use this crayon and just see how it looks. Oh my days. It's an absolutely gorgeous creamy texture. It's a very, very different colour to the lip liner. It's a lot darker and more of a brighter pink. I wouldn't say it's a nude, but it's definitely a nude. I wouldn't say it's like the nude, but it's a nude. And it's a really nice nudie pink. And it just looks quite natural and really, really nice and just plush and luscious, and I really do like that. So for £2, I'm going to be going in there and raiding their matte lipstick crowns because they are just incredible. So, oh my god, that is the makeup look. And I just done my first impressions video with all Primark makeup, and all of the makeup on my face came to £15. £15, and my makeup looks quite good, I would say. I wouldn't say it's the best makeup I've ever used in my life. The contours, actually, just everything is incredible. Everything I've used in this makeup look is absolutely incredible. The only thing I wouldn't say is the best would probably be the foundation, because it's just not full coverage, but then saying that, it is quite good coverage, especially for the summer months. I'm really surprised, and I'm in love with every single product I used. So yeah, if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Comment below what you thought, and let me know if you want me to do any more future first impressions videos, because I've always been too worried and nervous, but now I'm just in love with doing first impressions. Like, who cares if I've got no makeup on in the beginning? Who actually cares? So if you're into makeup, head down to Primark. If you're not, embrace being you. So thank you for watching, and I will see you very soon with a brand new video. I'm in love with Primark at the moment, and yeah, go check out my recent Primark haul, because yeah, Primark is great at the moment. They're having a really high time. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you soon with a new video. Like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, love you all. Bye.